Man, this place is hard to find. Oh, shit! Looks like I'm getting closer, though. Still online. Someone's been keeping this working. It must not be authorized. Maybe I could just climb it. Maybe not. I wonder if there's another way up.
So, let me get this straight. You lied about both the fuel and starting the ship. And now, because of this, halfway through the takeoff procedure, we don't have enough reactant to course correct. Is that about right?
These ships really should be designed better.
Yeah, well, they're not. And we're in one. And we're floating off to fucking nowhere now, thanks to you.
Hey, it was Rhino that was supposed to get the fuel in the first place.
That wouldn't have been a problem if you had actually waited for me to get the fuel, instead of was telling the captain everything was ready, and then starting the ship yourself.
Yeah, what he said.
Ugh, I'm not perfect, guys.
You know, at this point I really shouldn't be surprised, but for some reason I've managed to cling to this insane belief that somehow you will give up your habit of thrusting the entire party into the crosshairs of peril.
I resent that. Whatever you just said.
Well, as much as I'd like to spend the next eternity blaming Mag for getting us into this mess, it doesn't really seem to be helping our situation.
Are you sure? It's making me feel better.
Okay, well, aside from that, it's not fixing our situation here. Does anyone have any ideas? Anything we could do to fix the whole aimlessly drifting out of the solar system thing?
Aside from an urgent SOS, I can't think of anything.
Okay. I'll go see if we have enough power to send a signal still.
I hate waiting. I'm going to go meditate.
You just had to push that button. Oh, don't you start with me too.
Ugh, I am so lost. Never gonna find this frickin' colony.
Tenno?
Whoa! Right. Do you know where I can find a Mercana?
Oh, that's me.
What?
Yep.
Right. Sorry, just didn't expect you to find you so fast. Do you know anything about the War Shell project?
War Shell Project. I never agreed with that name. It makes your lot sound like knockoffs, when really... Hold the phone. How did you find me?
Trial and error, mostly. Old SU buddy of mine left me with a lead that had your name on it, and I've,
Clem.
Mercana? Oh. It's just you. And I am gonna be searching for a while. Damn. Well, let me just say, you're not the easiest person to find.
S-U-S... Solaris United? I heard you'd all been vaporized.
That's not true?
You'll have to fill me in later. The more pressing question is, why are you here?
Information, I guess. Maybe just because I've got too much free time.
You'll have to be more specific than that, darling. I'm afraid I've got a lot of information on a lot of different interesting subjects. But I'm assuming it's got something to do with the War Shell project.
Yes, actually. I was hoping you'd have personnel records on you. See, I ran into another one of me, and I was thinking...
My God, there are more of you out there. Boy, this system is doomed.
Well, he didn't seem crazy.
You know about that? Well, I suppose I shouldn't be surprised. If you can manage an interstellar flight here without the Corpus feeds lighting up, I suppose you've about got things figured out. Unfortunately, our department never laid hands on anything personnel related. R&D is what we do, darling.
Oh, damn. You mean I've come all this way?
For nothing. Yeah, that's life, darling. Disappointment, get used to it. Actually, though, I do have some files you might find useful.
But not personnel files.
No, not personnel files. Schematics. I can show you how you work.
Wait a minute. That would mean you're
Silent partner, that's right. But be quiet about it. The rest of the folks here think I've given up the ghost. Wouldn't want to let that spill.
You gotta be kidding me. I didn't think you were real.
And that's just the way I like it. Come to think of it, I'm being too generous. If you're the Loki unit I've read reports about, I know what you're capable of, and seeing as you stand to gain significantly from the information I'm about to impart, it stands to reason I should benefit from this exchange as well.
Cool. So, I gotta do something for you?
I assume you have some kind of small, speedy ship docked outside? Coming here all the way from Venus, if not farther. As a token of your appreciation, you're going to deliver something from me. I'll transfer the files to your onboard systems with an encryption key. The person you deliver them to will have the decryption key. It's not that I don't trust you, it's just...
I wouldn't trust me. Never know how mentally stable I am. That was a joke. I'm fine, really.
Right. Well, just to show you that I'm good for it, I'll leave the first page unscrambled for you to peruse. There's a lot of systems on board you that SU never survived far enough to properly test.
Sweet.
You're taking all this rather in stride.
You, with the blueprints and the interplanetary chores, is probably the sanest thing that's happened to me all week.
You better come quick.
What is it? Wait, hold on.
There you are. You better come see this.
Man, what is it this time? Well?
Take a look at this.
Wait, that couldn't be.
It is. We're headed straight for an asteroid field.
And that's bad?
Of course it's bad! We'll be ripped apart!
Did you have a chance to send the SOS signal?
It doesn't matter. Even if I did send it, we're too far from any ships to be reached in time. All we can do now is just hope the shields last and brace for impact.
Omegapus here. This is the 8th video in my Machinima series, and honestly, I probably should have appended one of these things to my videos much, much sooner than now. This project started out of my passion to make a story of my own, and is always something I've been excited and passionate about. If you like it, and if you like what I do, the best thing you can do for me is to share the episodes that you like with your friends, and post them around the internet. I aim to make them as high quality as I can, so criticism is always welcome. These videos take a lot of time to write, act, and edit. The one you're watching now probably took around 4 months to finish. Currently, I'm doing all of the writing, the voice acting, the filming, the editing, and the sound effects, with a bit of voice talent help from my girlfriend. If you'd like to help with the project, you can contact me on Discord. I'll leave a link to my server in the description and on the screen here as well. Thanks for watching, folks, and I'll see you in the next episode.